that considered illegal though?
No, that's legal. I can see him right there.
Yeah, that's true.
HCHD going off.
Man, imagine playing that in a live match.
Oh my god, you
Man, what a spot. Gotta add that one to into the library.
So we thinking banning Jimmy from future games. We've got too much of a good spot, huh? Okay, yeah.
Hey, he's teabagging.
Extracting species profile.
Extracting species profile.
Chamber, which was likely used in the propagation.
Oh, that's a nice, cute little guy.
If you knew what she could do with that cup of coffee. Got rules here, lady. You see that badge? I'm a healthcare professional.
Busy night at the Artemis.
Hotel Artemis, June 8th.
Alrighty, hello everyone. Budgie, it looks great. And you know what? I did cows and things yesterday. Oh, okay, that's gonna need some repair work. Do not worry, for I can make. Oh, there we go. I actually have enough. All fixed. We're all good. All right. So, oh, this is weird. I haven't seen the server crash in a long time. Oh, there we go. Might be a little all good, and we should be back to normal by tomorrow, hopefully. Did this guy just buy the Legarino?
Yeah, man, everyone wants the Legarino.
Congratulations, dude. You're gonna love it, man. It's honestly the best vehicle. It's so fast. It's great. Everyone's got Legarinos now. Is that another one there? Yep, one there. We've got my custom one right there. Now this guy's going to have one. But my plan for today is to actually customize my shop even more. Slash is doing really well. Another thing I want to get metal armor. This roughly is this going to cost? I don't know what's going. So instead of it, you got this bad. Anyway, let me go ahead and grab your money for you. Okay, so 10 diamond coins is the most I've ever spent for this, I think. So I've had like 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, there we go. A name for the car. I'll take you to this person on the screen right now. Of course, he's got spikes on wheels. He's got barbed wire, which can be spiky, I guess. And on my shop, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Heck yeah. 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 Good camera. Campbell's idea, I'm assuming.
Show yourself. Trevor, guess what?
What?
I'm with your girlfriend.
I know.
Now. You wanna say hi?
Hello.
He said hi. Hi.
Cole?
Okay. Guess she doesn't want to talk, okay?
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Absolute unit. Boom cha, boom boom cha, boom cha. Oh, who's watching? Bonjour, hello. How do you do?
Done. The biohazard container has been located.
Biohazard has already been located. Oh, Lawson. Where have you been, Lawson? Have you been quote unquote sick?
10 seconds insertion. 5 seconds. Biohazard container located. Proceed to location.
Ah, I hate this. Run faster, god dang. You're not even that bad. We're going up high. Let's go. Bye. What? Where did you come from, Jaeger? Hey, Ram.
Secure the room. We need to protect biohazard container. Or located biohazard container.
Wow.
Five seconds insertion.
Da 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 da. You wanna pop in? Whoa, 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 whoa. You do 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 do. Let's go with angled grip. There we go. Yeah, Claymore will work. Do 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 do. Da 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 da.
You need to locate the biohazard container.
Da 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 ba da da ba. Bomb. Upstairs.
Seconds for insertion. 5 seconds to go. Biohazard container location unknown. You are clear to engage.
There it is.
Securing the container. Stop securing the container. 1 on 4 remaining. Hostile activity. Slide red. Op 4 eliminated.
Bang 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 bang. Now now now. Bow down bow down bow down down. Booty booty do dee do dee dee da ba dee da dee do.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container. Op 4 drone located the biohazard container. Down to 5 seconds. Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
You have rockets. We don't have rockets. Can you deliver? No, we cannot deliver. Ah. Can be good. You too.
Artemis is a secret hospital for criminals.
This place was built on trust and rules.
If you
Thanks for knocking. A SWAT team is known for busting down doors, rescuing hostages, and resolving emergency situations. Today I'm going to try escaping a SWAT team inside a small building. Hopefully they can't flush me out. What does a SWAT team do?
SWAT teams typically will handle the most dangerous situations that law enforcement will deal with, such as hostage rescue situations, search warrants for dope or drugs, and they would also handle violent situations like guys with guns or someone that's shooting at people or other officers.
Now that you've retired from active duty, what do you do now?
Well, now I run a company called Armitage Tactical Group, and what it is a firearms and tactics company. So we train people how to use guns and how to properly deploy them in defensive situations or in the cop world in situations where they can handle themselves if they do encounter an attack.
Most missions end with a suspect in hand.
Peaceful.
Candidates. And bro.
In the real world.
It would never happen.
Because
to get my kicked by trained professionals twice my size. Let's meet these.
We don't like to give up. We don't like to get beat. After watching some of Mike's videos for research, I thought Mike was an I thought it was a trickster, and I thought we were definitely going to catch him.
I'm glad to hear someone watches my videos. Now I'll describe the building this challenge will take place in. We will be inside a 105 feet by 105 feet cube space, which contains 3 sound stages. What are the sound stages decorated as? I'll tell you later when I feel like it.
we'll be entering after him, so this is where we have to kind of strategize and work it out.
Let's put 2 operators into this first building. Let's sweep a 3rd operator back here and start into this building, and let's try and push him into that corner.
Clint and I agreed that I should have a 2-minute head start to hide from the SWAT team.
Hey, Mike. Catch you later.
I wish them luck and head inside the challenge cube. Once inside, I casually stroll over to Soundstage B. My 2-minute head start has ended. The SWAT team... The challenge begins in 3, 2, 1.
Do 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 do.
Seconds remaining. Down to 5 seconds. Be advised. Op 4 is down on the bomb. Op 4 has located a bomb. One friendly remaining. Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
When I saw the TV with Mike, I was like, oh, this is a little out of the ordinary. Normally we wouldn't have somebody we're looking for leaving us clues in a video.
It's about time I told you what's inside this building's 3 sound stages. I decorated the first sound stage as my evil hideout. I set up a large TV with Play Me written on it. If anyone follows that instruction on the connected laptop, they will watch a video I recorded of myself in the staircase taunting the SWAT team. SWAT. How lovely.
Drone has located a bomb. Go.
Part begins. Oh yeah.
The diffuser has been secured. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Join me. If you're looking for my secret hideout, you've come to the right place. I hope you like my decorated style. Boosted my whereabouts for the SWAT team on fly swatters and hid them around the room. Hopefully they get a good chuckle out of that pun like I did. I had several prop doors set up with signs that read "Kick Me." My goal is to have them kick down the first door, which will bring them to a second door. When they kick down the second door, they will arrive at a third door made of paper. If they kick down that paper door, they would ruin perfectly good paper.
Clear.
Op 4 is located. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Bomb located by Op 4.
What? That is real rigged.
In one corner of this room, I put a bathtub containing a life-size dummy, which looks exactly like me. We are identical twins, don't you think? The answer is yes, and if you disagree with me, you owe me $5. I decorated the second soundstage as a kitchen. Have I miniaturized myself down into the shape of a salt and pepper shaker? Not today. This room is going to be a giant waste of time.
I was looking behind objects, underneath objects, any place that Mike could have fit.
I had the third and final soundstage decorated like a wedding reception. Waiting in the soundstage are 3 of my accomplices. Five of these people I hired to help me escape the SWAT team. The first accomplice is my close friend Maya, who I haven't spoken to in a full year, and I met her about a year ago.
I like to scare the shit out of people.
The second accomplice is my friend Tim, one of the nicest people I've ever met.
I got suspended from school once for tripping a substitute teacher.
The third accomplice is my friend's roommate, who I don't know much about.
I have a shark poster above my toilet.
I paid them to hide in this room and put in wedding caterer outfits. I instruct Maya to stand in front of the door holding a fake wedding cake. When the challenge begins, a SWAT member will aggressively burst in the room, the door will hit Maya, and she'll drop the wedding cake. This should make the SWAT member feel horrible about ruining the happiest day of someone's life. My art department created a dessert that resembles a car can push me out of the vase to make the SWAT.
He was. I think we're supposed to cover.
Straight with Ray?
Keep your hands up. What the hell? That's been cleared. That's been cleared. And we're clear all the way around. Okay.
I can identify the caterers as not being Mike, so we continue to clear the room as and go on with our search.
They busted in so aggressive. Didn't expect the SWAT.
Or that should provide a safe. Playing in the distance.
Had all the accidents going.
Will they feel bad?
door.
Bunnies.
There he is.
Located on bomb. 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go.
5 seconds. Point.
The diffuser has been uncovered. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
strange reward. I'm gonna take my shoe off, and I'm ready for you to sniff my toes.
We hated it, but it was a bet.
It's ready for you.
Yeah, you have some hair on your toes. And that nail's not cut kind of proper, but it's okay. It's nasty. Actually, it wasn't that bad. That's pretty good.
Describe what it is.
Kind of looks No, thank you.
I'll pass. What I think Mike is going to do to celebrate his victory is to secretly contact Clint after this and ask him to smell his feet.
What are you afraid of?
Regarding dragons?
Yeah. Good disguise is hard to find. A threatening situation. British government.
Quickly, the very well-trained helicopter pilot, unarmed combat, trained people parachutists, infiltration and exfiltration into hostile territory, embark and disembark from submarines, surveillance, anti-surveillance and counter-surveillance. Improvised disguises, not long-term disguises, but be able to change your disguise with all sessions.
If you at MI6,
the lyrics involved.
100% convinced. I went to school was to 30 minutes to a stoplight. They're up to something. If someone following me sees that I know someone is following me, they might be
Comfortable. He's got the green light, so I'm gonna go.
protect the bomb.
Located a bomb. Ready for assault.
On set.
Bomb located by Op 4.
march up along. This building happens to be my alma mater, Emerson College. I emailed school officials 2 days ago with an urgent request to use their bathrooms. They must have thought I was another one of those kids who graduate college and then can't find toilets. Thankfully, the Emerson security guards let me into their private restrooms. I start taking my clothes off in preparation for my disguise. If you look what finally feel at a maximum, and by that, I'll play 7 minutes in, and I'm only about 74% the singer, not it's one. The MI6 ain't idiot. I start climbing idiot. Then he teaches me a more realistic walking. I start climbing down the stairs. Will the investigator believe I'm a real happy-go-lucky pregnant woman?
Drone located a bomb. Drone found a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds insertion.
I'm in Africa. Da dee dee da bee da bee da ba.
Will he see my pathetic shaving job, rip my dress off, and tackle me? A pregnant stripper named 8. Ken, you can look at me.
Last operator standing.
I was a pregnant woman.
I wasn't really paying attention to the woman crossing the street.
I won, so I'm going to punish you by making you watch me eat cereal. This is a good box.
I decided to do like a little pre-workup of my own. So instead of watching you for the half hour of the 2 hours, I watched you for 12 hours. I got you like heading out to like a little lunch.
Was this on Saturday?
It was Saturday.
You followed me.
You went into the market. I really couldn't figure out like what you bought because I was a couple steps behind you.
Wow. I called the MI6 agent who trained me to tell him the wonderful news. Your plan worked perfectly.
To Mr. Alexander Younger, CMG, MI6 headquarters, London, England. Dear Alex, recommendation for employment. My good friend Mike Carrier.
The next time you see me, I might be working for the British government. Oh, and one more thing. The MI6 agent gave me permission to release the song he wrote. I hope you enjoy his music video.
Okay, so this is a little song that my puppy told me when I was no higher than a raccoon's. Met a girl, she was a beauty, and she came TD 15 years.
One responsibility of a sniper and strategy is not to. What does a sniper do? He would get away from you. Just shoot me in the face. 2.
Eye off, I see. It is hot as out here. With his ghillie suit on. Oh, and he's taking his shirt off. Wow, he's getting down to business. Do I see pants coming off too? Is this going to be R-rated or X-rated? He has like a unitard or something. Interesting.
Under my clothes, I'm wearing a Zentai suit. This conceals my identity and shows off my incredible beach bod. In the middle of my escape, a random car pulled up next to me. Was it a pizza delivery? No, it was a decoy delivery. I asked 4 people with my exact body shape to wear matching Zentai suits.
Okay, we got all kind of people assisting here.
Who are these 4 decoys willing to get shot for me? One decoy is the barista who I buy coffee from every morning.
Going into this escape, I wanted to be the one that got shot. I like Mike, and I wanted to make his plan work.
Another decoy is my coworker who I've only spoken to 3 times.
Mike's kind of a mysterious person. I work with him, but I don't really know him.
Another decoy is my coworker's roommate who I've never met.
Hi, I'm Nick.
The final decoy is a comedian I met at a party last month.
I don't know Mike at all. I don't really care if he gets shot.
Now it's time to disappear using smoke grenades.
We got smokes popped up. Oh. I like it. We have colored smoke, multiple suits.
I got to wear your goggles, which was the only protection we had. And then I really wanted this not to work and for him to get shot.
Next, the decoys and I will dance in a circle as fast as possible. This should make the sniper dizzy and jealous of all the fun we're having.
Okay, so he has multiple targets, all with colored smoke, obscuring the target. It's going to be very difficult to tell who's who.
After dancing up a storm, we will pair off in groups of 2 or more and hide under blankets together. This should make it impossible to identify which one of us is me.
Well, they're making it real f***ing tough. You got 5 guys wearing the same color suits under a blue blanket.
We were on the blankets for a while. We decided to play a little shell game where we mixed up each other under the blankets.
Does the sniper have any idea which one of us is the real Mike? Watching this footage, even I have no clue.
God, they all look insane.
If the sniper shoots one of my decoys, I win. If the sniper shoots me, I lose. If the sniper shoots himself in the leg, I would be very surprised.
Once we heard the first whistle, we took off the blankets and lined up. Once we were standing in that line and had to raise our hands to let the sniper know that we were ready to be shot.
Protect your face are kind of sick.
Preparing myself to be shot in median, a coworker's roommate, or me.
So under normal circumstances, I would not...
Hey, we're Root, and we can save you up to 52% off your current.
Everybody lies, except me. Right now, I'm standing up. Just kidding. I'm a biohazard container. It's...
seconds. Nice done. The biohazard container has been located. 5 seconds to insertion. Proceed to biohazard container location.
3, 2, and go. Saw him last minute. Shoot. Yeah. Restaurant. Get the restaurant.
The job of a polygraph expert to administer lie detector tests and determine if someone will feel my ear. Oreo questions so that my nerves.
Is your birthday
Barricade the room.
21st?
Yes.
Are you a 76-year-old woman?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you a dentist with attitude?
Yes.
Yes.
Located the biohazard container. Second main. 5 seconds. Frag grenade! Op 4 drone is located in the biohazard container.
Have you ever tooted in front of your girlfriend?
No.
Can you stop a train with your bare hands in order to save an adventurous baby?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you lied to all my questions?
No.
No.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's the end of the questions.
John, how did I do?
It says after the first couple of questions you lied every time. It shows that you're basically an honest guy and that making your body explode, practically vomiting sweat at your fingertips.
I'm very disappointed in myself.
Now you know how your parents felt.
Unfortunately, the noise-canceling earbud playing white noise was not loud enough. Therefore, I could hear everything John was asking me.
On the first few questions where I asked you about your name and birth date, not so bad. But every question after that, you put out at least 5 times the amount of sweat you did on the first couple of questions that we knew you were telling the truth.
So I was able to lie with my breathing and with my blood pressure, but I wasn't able to lie with my sweat glands.
When a person shows deception in one of the tracings, 9 out of 10 times it's at the fingertips. That's a worthless approach.
Is the best approach just telling the truth?
If you have nothing to hide, tell the truth.
Oh my god, they just look like fish. It looked like someone just stuffed fish in a suitcase.
I hear they taste like penis.
Oh my god, that smells awful. Do you want to smell it?
The all-new Infiniti QX50. Superpowers for the rest of us. And see Marvel Studios' Avengers Infinity War in theaters April 27th.
How do you feel about taking truths here?
The biohazard container has been located. 10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. Biohazard container located. Proceed to location. Hostile activity. Securing your container once ready for line.
Do 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 do.
Barricade the room. We need to protect biohazard container. Op 4 drone locate the biohazard container. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
I tried.
I don't feel like I have anything to hide. I love needles. I feel it kind of like washing through me.
Yeah.
I feel a coldness.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
It's like a sick snot.
A what?
You know when you're sick and you have the snot, like the mucus?
Oh, a sick snot? Yeah, I
I
feel
love
that.
your laugh so goddamn much. It's like honestly my favorite sound in the entire world.
Get out of town.
Sodium pentothal? What does that mean? Like the dance of the 5 salt Jews? It's literally the name.
Keep what you can carry, let's go! I need to make a call.
I'm a nasty chauvinist if I say men have. We'll just find out.
Women are proven to have better pain tolerance.
In general, I feel like I've heard girls have a higher pain tolerance than boys.
I think girls have a higher pain tolerance than guys do.
One on 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated.
Oh, that hurts.
What's cold? It's like crawling in a
This is pleasant.
It feels fine so far.
This kind of just reminds me of like being on the ice and like skating around and stuff in the winter.
Ow! That's bad. I'm done. I lost. Ow! Alright, I don't want to do it.
It's very cold. Ay.
I actually keep thinking about Titanic for some reason. God! Is this what the people in the Titanic felt like?
Okay, I'm done.
The rest of my body is sweating.
Do I even have a hand anymore? Oh my god.
Yeah!
I don't like it.
If I leave my hand still, I think I'll be good.
Come here.
I can't do it anymore. This hurts. It's just more like, it's kind of like boring. My hand is very numb right now, though.
Okay, now it hurts. Alright. I can't move it.
Right up to the edge there. All right, that's enough.
I felt like the way I feel when I go on a run, where like it starts out really terrible and I really don't want to be there, and then after a while you're like, well, this is just the pain I feel for now, so I might as well just keep feeling it.
That's great.
Can I bring this to my desk when we finish this video? This is fun.
Okay.
Use your drone to locate a bomb. Drone located a bomb. Seconds to go. Insertion 5 seconds. The diffuser has been secured. Proceed to bomb location and defuse it.
good.
I can't. This is too painful.
Do it.
I admit it.
Yeah, do it. Take it out.
No. You already won, so take it out.
All right. All right.
Labor pains.
Basically, since the Try Guys became a thing, doing the pain simulator has been our #1.
I didn't go to medical school. And then you're gonna feel a finger, some pressure.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
There's your prostate.
Oh.
Butt stuff!
Yep. So prostate cancer is the most commonly
point in their lifetime. Actively think of
because testicular cancer is the most common cancer amongst.
I think it stems from that. If it takes just
urinary exam and exam, and the left one feels just fine.
way to call it. Just a stranger touching your nuts.
As does the right one. Great.
Nice.
So let's move on to the digital rectal exam.
Never had anything up my butt.
Well, men that are age 25 to 40 have to get their nuts filled, and men that are age 50 or older have to get their butts poked.
That's basically right. Yep.
So 40 to 50, those are the golden years.
Eye on your side with your right side down. Bring your knees up a bit to expose your bottom. Okay?
Bottom exposed. Don't some people bend over?
Yeah, that can be done also. You can just stand up and lean over and put your elbows on the table.
Has anyone done like missionary style?
The doctor had us lay on our sides. Eugene, of course, bent over because he's Eugene.
I think it goes deeper when you do doggy style. And he poured a ton of lube on that finger. It wasn't anything sexual. He's a doctor. He pressed his finger up against my delightful anus.
Oh.
Pressure.
And then just went blah blah blah. It was in the butt. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And then he said, okay, we're going. And then, boom.
And it's nice and smooth.
Finger deep inside my rectum. He was hilt deep.
Device deployed. 5 seconds counting. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse the bomb. A bomb has been located by Op 4. Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb. place. Op 4, last operator standing.
Hi, Deadpool here, and you're inside one of my dreams.
Movie footage used in the kill count is owned entirely by the copyright holders. Deadbeat makes no claim of ownership and simply uses the footage for purposes of education, commentary, and criticism under fair use. Please support filmmakers and movement of the kill counter who served as the amount of time Seth served. It's about to be slowly lowered down. In 30 seconds, it'll start cutting into him, and in 60, it'll finish the job. The only way Seth can stop the blade is to hold his hands inside the vices beside him until they get crushed to a bloody pulp. The blade starts swinging, and it is instantly one of the scariest traps we've ever seen. Just the sound of this thing would make me poop my pants. Seth's underwear may or may not be soiled, but he is scared enough to follow the rules and put both his hands into those vices, crushing them like red pepper. After that excruciating experience is over, the vices let go, but the blade keeps on a-coming. As the blade cuts into Seth, he looks over to see the eye of someone watching him from behind a screen. His last words are quiet indignation. Pendulum blade lowers all the way to kill him, and the clamps around his neck release to allow a final dramatic death gasp. That was a solid meal of gore for our opening kill of the movie. Better cleanse our palates with a title card. Since the Saw series is another way out, but in no time at all, he's getting ambushed by a pig head and knocked out with delicious drugs. He wakes up in a crazy cool shot that's kind of like the one from the beginning of Resident Evil, and it turns out he's had his head placed inside a glass box, the better to see his tears through. Attached to the box is jugs of water, but Strom's not at the water cooler to chat about which location and defuse it.
Your wish is sent to us only time.
Must cover the diffuser. Secured. Diffuser is active, protected at all costs.
he's had his head placed inside a glass box, the better to see his tears through. Attached to the box is a couple of jugs of water, but Strom's not at the water cooler to chat about the latest Game of Thrones. He's there to fucking drown. As those jugs start filling that box, he winds up looking like a haunted mansion ghost before he gets a genius and totally badass idea. He takes a pen from his pocket and gives himself a tracheotomy, stabbing a passage to his airway and allowing himself to breathe through this neck hole. Nice work, Strom. You just proved yourself worthy of being this movie's main character. The cavalry arrives at Gideon Meatpacking, and we finally get closure to Saw 3's cliffhanger ending about Jeff and Lynn's daughter Corbett when we see Hoffman carrying her outside to safety. Hoffman tells another detective that nobody else paid him, but don't speak too soon there, Mark.
Red, come.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Ready for assault. 10 seconds insertion. 5 seconds counting. Op 4 has located a bomb.
How does that man know where I'm at?
Yeah, you do, and Strom's survival straight up stole Hoffman's spotlight. Hoffman's face dissolved into a Jigsaw magazine cover, and a not-so-subtle transition. John Kramer's ex-wife, Jill talks. He tells her that John lies. In it, he tells Jill that there are certain rules to the 5th film of a horror franchise. Oh, shit, sorry, wrong scene. He actually tells her he's left her a box with stuff that's super important inside, and that she'll know what to do with it. When presented with the box, she takes a random key from around her neck and opens it, but get this shit. We don't see what's inside, and we literally won't until the next movie. Listen, Saw, I love the soap opera shit, but you can't just give half a hint of something and not revisit it until the sequel. That's not how movies work. The nondescript thing worked out in the end, until Humphrey prepped to identify because he's got a Bluetooth in his ear. So thanks for that, writers. He's there to tell Strama and a rack of mics ensnared, wait a minute, Jigsaw's dead. But before they can make sense of anything, Billy appears on a TV to welcome survival. Presently, they're all connected to each other with those cables around their necks, and they're gonna get a little too much off the top if they don't free themselves with the keys across the room. But the cable connecting all of them only has enough slack for one person to reach a key box at a time, and they've only got 60 seconds for all of them to get free, starting from whenever one of them goes for a key.
Your lifelong instincts will tell you to do one thing, but I implore you to do the opposite.
There's also a 15-minute timer connected to some nail bombs that'll go off and kill them if they're not out of the room by then. You know, just for extra motivation. What's great about this trap plot is that rather than start fucking up immediately, these people all play it cool and try to figure out the riddle of why they're there and what connects them to each other. You know, besides the death table around their necks. But eventually, drug addict Malik gets properly instigated by mysterious Charles and his cool-ass voice.
It's a game! Tweaker.
Malik makes a selfish run for a key and it sets off the timer. Charles uses his strength to stop Malik and then retrieve his key first. Then he steps back to give the table some slack so these ladies are
Down one friendly.